win. Ivan van Koek coming off a win, but we saw how strong Nicole van Osviken was. Gareth Davidson, he's had a little bit of extra practice now. Still going to get the whole shot, I can guarantee that. But he faded pretty badly towards the end of the first race. This time he's going to try and hang on.
Ooh, that's Carrick Flock going into turn 1 in first place. And Matt, I'm going to put my money on Nicole van Osviken in this race, because after race 1 we saw her. She got a terrible start, but she made her way through the field and closed that gap down. And I was unlucky not to win it. But I'm telling you now, this race, she's going to make short work of these guys, short work of Shorty, and she's going to go after Carrick Flock.
I'm glad you picked up on that one as well. Yeah, I think she's going to get around Shorty in lap number 1 and go chasing straight away. But I've got to watch out for the new kids, and they're kind of like the unknown substance out there. Malcolm Rudman, he is going to be a player.
Yeah, this is the 1000cc class. Ivan van Kerk, Ryan van Osviken and Colin Lehman, the ones to watch out for there with Justin Gilson. We saw him in race 1 pick up the podium, but it's Ivan van Kerk with him. No, Justin Gilson round the outside on that RSR ZX10. Great start by the big man.
Yeah, he just kept the front end down. He is quite a big guy. He's got to be running in the mid-90s. Keeps the front end down, fires that thing forwards. But Ivan van Kerk has got himself through there, so he's going to run and hide. He had a big lead towards the end of the first heat as well, so he's going to get gone.
And we see Stephen Smith there on the Sandvik ZX10. He's making a comeback this year, and this is the 600 class, and it looks like Carrick Flock is out front. Shorty Davidson in second. Nicole van Osviken up in third place already. Anthony Shelley there. We didn't see him in race 1. I think that's him up there in fourth place.
It is. He's finally figured something out.
He's got Jason Lindley, Michael White, Lomari Grobler, and Blaze Baker and Corbin McCullum to deal with. So there are some fast names in the 600 class.
Garrick Flock having about 12 apexes going through turn number 1. So, you know, he's going fast, but he's making a few mistakes out there that are holding him back. Gareth Davidson, he is going to stay with him for a while. You can sometimes hear a little over rev on Gareth's bike. Hasn't got the exact setup that he wants on the TK Imports Kawasaki, the 96, that also runs in the National Championship. So this is all about setup and looking forward to the National Championship. Nicole as well, she's pretty much going to say goodbye to this bike after today, so she wants to take it out good and show it a good time and get some wins.
I really can't wait to see Nicole on that new Triumph 675. It is going to be something to watch. She's going to be the lady to beat, if I could say that. But Ivan van Kerk out front in the thousands. Justin Gilson in a good solid second at the moment, with Ryan van Osviken being chased down by that man Colin Lehman. So ZX10's really chasing down that BMW at the front.
Yeah, Lehman is going to run himself into pace. He's staying ahead of Stephen Smith on the Sandvik BMW, a guy I went up against and you and I went up against in the 24-hour race. He's a big guy and he needs that BMW power. Yeah, we beat him.
Yeah, we beat them all. But yeah, that second mate, Justin Gilson, it looks like he's starting to get some tire trouble, because Van Osviken closed him down big time on that lap. So I think Gilson might have a problem there. But in the 600 class, Carrick Flock, Gareth Davidson doing a great job there.
Impressive.
His second time on the bike, and he's sticking it to the front runners. I'm just hoping that he hasn't cooked his tire, because it looks like he's having to fight that bike a lot more than the guys around him.
He's not one of those riders that does cook tires. He weighs absolutely nothing. He's got a good flow and kind of like sweepy lines, very similar to Donovan Faree. He doesn't get too aggressive on the tires, but it depends how good his tires were. I know he's running on a very tight budget this year.
Nicole van Osviken, she's now being hounded by, that's Malcolm Rudman, who's come up from the 250 class. But look at this, it is all tightened up at the front. Gareth Davidson just behind Carrick Flock, and watch Nicole van Osviken. She gets great drive out of that turn, and are we going to see her pull on the right here? Look for that
Triumph. Yeah, she is. He's offline.
She
Yeah, she put the wheel up there. I mean, she must weigh just a little tiny bit less than Gareth Davidson. Both very slight characters, but she just gets the power down. She's got the better setup on that Triumph so far. Shorty will figure it out, though. The danger, though, is Rudman on the R6 as well. Bit of a resurgent year for the Yamahas in 2013. And, of course, we are missing Hayden Lowe out of racing for this season until budget comes.
And that's so unfortunate. Carrick Flock here screaming at ZX6. But are we going to see a Triumph on the inside? Yes, we do. Nicole van Osviken. Look at that. Just not scared. Just not scared. She sticks that Triumph on the inside on the fastest turn on the track. Running a bit wide there, so no, she holds the line. So look at this. Nicole van Osviken, my bet. You're going to owe me $500 after this, Matt, because she is out front.
I'll buy you a steak, Rob. But yeah, she is charging. She really is good. And to overtake there, yeah, it's just one of the scariest places in South African motorsport to put a bike up the inside, because the person you overtake only knows you're there when it's actually happened. And
that's Lomari Grobler just off the back of this group.
Here's a pass,
Malcolm Rudman on the inside, and Carrick Flock has got all sorts of problems, and Gareth Davidson, because those ZX6s are slipping back now. It's all about the Triumph and the Yamaha R6 out front here. So this is great. Carrick Flock's got a lot of work to do. Can he get in front of these guys? I don't think so.
I want to watch Rudman through this next turn.
Oof.
Yeah. Flock just fighting back hard, super hard on the front end, so he's still comfortable with his tire. That move, although it was risky, has answered a question in Gareth Flock's head. He knows his front tyre is still good, and he's going to start pushing the front end pretty hard.
And Gareth Davidson, you can see him fighting that bike, so he's got setup. He's got a little bit more setup to do. It's only his second time out on the bike, so first real race, so he's definitely going to get faster. We're going to see him run up at the front at the Nationals, but Carrick Flock riding all kinds of defensive, and that's helping Nicole out front.
Yeah, Garrick is in big trouble because Malcolm Rudman is pushing hard, but I've got my heart in my mouth every time I see Rudman get on the gas. The back end of the Yami is bouncing all over the place, and that's got to be creating some problems on the tyres. Once again, all the weight is on the front end. Flock is doing everything he can, and it's all on the brakes to stay with a little pocket rocket. Nicole van Aswegen has got the solid setup around this track.
Ivan van der Kerk in the 1000cc class on that BMW, a flawless day for him. He's going to pick up another race when it looks like, but the battle is for second. But Nicole van Aswegen through the traffic, and looks like she's going to come to the line. Matt Smith, you owe me 500 Rand. Nicole van Aswegen on the Triumph picks it up ahead of Carrick Flock. What a great ride. Ivan van der Kerk coming to the line on his big BMW to pick up yet another race win.
Yeah, a good heat number 2, real solid riding the whole way through. And welcome to the top of the pile, Nicole van Aswegen. Ivan van der Kerk stays ahead of her brother, Brian van Aswegen, and it was Nicole ahead of Flock.
Well, first of all, I just want to thank Full Throttle for making this Northern Regions happen, and to Triumph and Full Throttle for sponsoring me, and to my mechanic. He's the best in the world to me. Just want to thank everyone for being by my side as well. I think today we're back. You know, we're finally back. We're back on the favourite bike, the Triumph, and I think this year's going to be our year.
Next round of the Full Throttle Northern Regions Championships happens on Saturday, the 20th of April. We'll see you there.
Full Throttle Unleashed.